Hey everybody, Sawyer right here. And I just wanted to talk about Solo, a Star Wars story, real quick on a little video vlog format. I'm gonna keep it real quick and simple, and I keep it spoiler free. But yeah, I really enjoyed this movie. I went and saw it opening day, opening morning, and it was really good. I enjoyed it. I know a lot of people are talking about how this movie doesn't need to be made. That was a big complaint. It's like we didn't need this movie. Well, you really don't need any of these movies. I mean, if you think about it, they're just movies, and and then if you want to think about it, story perspective wise, all you really needed was the original trilogy. You didn't really need the pre-sequels. They help out, but you didn't really need them. You didn't really need the new trilogy. You don't need the countless TV shows and movies and video games and novelizations, but they're cool to have. They enhance the experience. So I don't get why people make that statement about Solo, or about the standalone movies that are coming out, like Rogue One. I like Rogue One too, but I'm rambling on. Solo is a really fun action movie. It's got a very heist feel to it, which is what you would expect from a movie about Han Solo's character. It's very action based. There's a lot of action in this movie. It's basically just like action sequence and action set piece after action set piece. There's really almost no like quiet moments, which is I like that. It's fine. This is a movie about a criminal that's always on the run from the law, so it makes sense that he would never have a whole lot of quiet moments. Um, there's a lot of good performances in here. Now, the guy that plays Han Solo, he may be, I like him and he's fine, but like I can see where people critique his acting ability, but I think it was passable. Um, was Woody Harrelson's character was really stood out to me. I thought he was a really great character. He's kind of like the older mentor to Harrison or Han Solo. And it was really cool seeing his introduction to the story was really interesting and how he's introduced into the story. Also, seeing how Chewie and Han meet for the first time was really funny and really awesome. I actually really enjoy the first half, like the first, I guess, portion of the movie more than the rest of the movie. Not to say I didn't like the rest of the movie, but I feel like the beginning is really interesting and it goes in places that we don't see in the Star Wars universe too often. I won't really get into that, but we just get to, it's kind of, it reminds me of Rogue One because we get to see things that you normally don't see in the Star Wars universe. And also Donald Glover was great. Everybody knew he's gonna be good. And he was really good. He's got a really kind of confident personality to his character. Chewie was great. Chewie has some badass moments in the movie that fans of Chewie would love to see. There's a couple good callbacks to the original movie. There's a few good references that like set up like where Han Solo goes later in life and all that. It's just really interesting. Um, there's some things that are very true to Han's character. Like that, like just cool little references and ways we see of how he builds up later on in life. So that was all cool. There's a really interesting like WTF moment towards the end. I won't get into that, but it's really awesome, and I feel like hardcore Star Wars fans are gonna really, they're either gonna like love it or they're gonna hate it. But I think they'll love it. Most of you guys. Definitely an interesting movie though. Definitely fun, full of action, full of adventure. The pacing, some people are saying the pacing was their biggest issue. I like the pacing, but I can understand how some people might not like the pacing. I recommend it though. As a Han Solo fan, as a Harrison Ford fan, I recommend it. Check it out. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to the video and the channel. I appreciate it, and see you guys later. And may the Force be with you. Or not, because this movie doesn't really have the Force, so no.